Hello everyone and welcome back to Soul Standing. My name is Beth and today I want to do a quick review for The Wicked Will Rise by Danielle Page. Before I get into the book, I do want to point out, look, I finally have a place for my Lizzie Bennet Diaries poster. Above that is my The Trees Speak Latin print, and over there is a medieval England map. Yay! Alright, moving on to the actual reason for the video, The Wicked Will Rise. This is the second in the Dorothy Must Die trilogy by Danielle Page. The first book I did a review for back in October, I think, and I will link that up there somewhere if you want to check it out. I finally picked this up. I loved Dorothy Must Die. I absolutely adored it. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. It was amazing. Yes, there were parts that probably weren't the best, but I enjoyed it so much that I couldn't see giving it anything but 5 stars. And then there's this. I enjoyed the book. I gave it 3.75 out of 5 stars. So on Goodreads, you will see that I did give it a 4-star review. Howsoever, it's the middle book. So my dad and I always describe those as The Empire Strikes Back. It's good, it's enjoyable, but it's got a lot of background stuff going on building up to the finale. So it's not always the best in the series. And that is the case. I dropped it, but I caught it, but I dropped it again. That is the case with this book. So let's just get straight into it. The reason I had a problem with this book as opposed to Dorothy Must Die is mainly because it felt like it was more angst-riddled, and like the story itself had random up and down places that just didn't make sense. The writing seemed like it was kind of bipolar. It's following Amy, and she's having a lot of emotional ups and downs, so that's probably why, but it just felt really extreme. And her reaction to several things just doesn't feel like something she would do. And I realize she's kind of coming into her own and she's starting to use these different magics. And, that can definitely affect a person. However, it just didn't quite feel right in several places. In my reading journal, I wrote down angsty, bipolar writing, whiny, but witty. And that is definitely what happened here. Amy whines a lot. Everybody whines a lot. And I don't know if I was just so invested in Dorothy Must Die that it didn't strike me as much. And, maybe there's the same amount of angst. And I just didn't get it as much in the first book. And there's an issue with time. I realize they're in Oz, but there are several passages where they're like, oh, the days are going really regularly. I wonder who's remembering to move the hands on the clock, blah, blah, blah. And it's like there's 1 or 2 days, the sun rose, the sun set. Oh, look at that. It actually was fairly on time. And then they get to where they're going and someone's like, well, it took you long enough. I've been here waiting on you for 3 weeks. And you're like, but only 2 days. So I listened to it on audio as well as reading the physical copy. And I did go back and reread some of those passages, wondering if maybe it was just me that I missed something. But no, it was the same. I didn't miss anything. I guess the time aspect just confused me a little bit. I also definitely did not like the portrayal of the lion in this one or the scarecrow. The little small amounts of time that we spend with them are not at all what I was looking for from them in this novel. And that's on me. That's not on Danielle Page. I mean, it worked really well in the story. I just didn't like it as much. And that also contributes to Amy not being quite the Amy we knew in the first book. But the things I did love is that it really is very witty. I love the sass and the sarcasm and the witticisms. I liked the new characters, most of the new characters. I especially love Lulu, the queen of the wingless ones. She's phenomenal. And I enjoyed where the story is taking Ozma, although I'm not quite certain that I really want to see Ozma and Pete. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. However, if you've read it, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And if you haven't read it, I definitely don't want to spoil you because you should read it. So, like I said, I gave this a 3.75 and then a 4 on Goodreads. So, I did definitely enjoy it, just not quite as much as I enjoyed Dorothy Must Die. I am looking forward to eventually picking up Yellow Brick War, but they didn't have it at my library last time I checked. So, I'm going to have to wait on that. If you have read this book or you want to read this book, tell me about it down below. Please do not hesitate to comment, like, and subscribe if you're new. I will see you guys again soon. And until next time, read something good, write something better.